and they saved our daughter's life.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Every 2 minutes, a woman in the U.S. is diagnosed with breast cancer. And in that split-second moment in time, her life changes forever. The toll of breast cancer is great. The need to support those who are battling the disease today is even greater. And that's why when others look away, Susan G. Komen leans in. We're fighting alongside patients because we know one moment can change a lifetime. Fighting breast cancer takes funding for research to discover the next new treatment, providing access to quality and affordable health care, and people willing to take action by raising funds and raising their voice to advocate for others. United by hope, we can end breast cancer. Join our fight. Save lives.
This place has a pulse. You hear it in the canopy, feel it in the ground. Life, fully illuminated, engulfs you. From the birds singing in the treetops above to the tiniest insects in the soil below, you take a deep, cleansing breath, filling your lungs with the essence of the forest. Now, imagine it's all gone. Healthy, life-giving forests reduced to nothing. No singing birds, no lush canopy, and water and food in short supply around the world. Time is running out to protect our forests, and without our love, they can and will disappear. It's our choice. Love it or lose it. Help protect our forests. Visit World Wildlife Fund at wwf.org/love.
Live from the Window Nation Studios, WTEM Washington and WJFK HD2 Manassas, the Team 980, always live on the free Odyssey app. It's the Burgundy and Gold Postgame Show with Doc Walker, presented by Rude. If it ain't rude, it ain't right.
Right now it's saying Mike's muted. We shall see. But, you know, I'm not even going to ride you today like Secretary, as I had planned on doing. I feel better than I did. Let's see what we got. But folks, either way, you know how we roll. As long as we win, it's all good. It don't really matter what went down, but we'll get the technical side of this settled up. Burgundy and Gold post-game show. Team 980. As you know, we've been doing our dual simulcast. Got a lot of action going on flagship right now, nil-nil. they've been getting their thing on in the end game, and that was crazy. But again, I don't understand any difficulties as long as we win. So that's the good news. Whether or not we're up, we'll get you on. 301-230-0980 is the number. You K9s, you have that memorized. No, it's no problem for you. But it's all good. We might get a chance to hear from J.P. Finley, who's in New York, been in New York most of the time, as well as B-Mitch, Tanner, all the boys, Rooster. A lot of the big shots are in there. I've been wondering, I've been saying this for a few weeks because I knew this would mean a lot to AMAC because he's a Giants guy. And I appreciate him for having that kind of loyalty. But we've got, I guess, AMAC, the big thing is that we got background TV going in the game into, not necessarily sure whether or not it's online or not, but Burgundy and Gold presented by Rude. Is your cooling system letting you down? Score a touchdown with Rude and experience peak performance. Dominate the season with unmatched cooling power and visit ruud.com. If it ain't Rude, it ain't right. So we got a lot going with. One of the things I enjoy about the postgame so much is the hardest working player of the game presented by Miss Utility. That's a big one. And because, you got to remember to contact Miss Utility before you dig. It's the law. MissUtility.net or call 811. And that's game play with that. Also, we want to continue to, and you guys have been great on this, the window of opportunity, the pivotal moment in the game that propels us to victory. We don't do that defeat thing anymore. That's out. Presented by the Window Man. Since 1989, the Window Man has been educating window company. Get your free, no-pressure, in-home estimate at thewindowman.com's Fairfax showroom. We got a lot of candidates. I don't know about you, man, but this Fowler kid, this dude he is balling out. And the defense, notice how, I was really concerned, borderline nervous. When I'm insecure, if B-Rob's not in the game, I'll just tell you straight up, that's my dude. I feel a security blanket. I know the security blanket we had playing with Rigo. When you got a big old dude that can control the tempo of a game, it means a lot. But also thought, I didn't understand what was going on with C-Rob, Chris Rodriguez. And then, of course, we had some O-line question marks, whether or not guys were going to play. We had some guys on the injury list. And that's the one area of concern. That's my diamond. That's my treasure chest. It's the offensive line. I know you fantasy owners, y'all in love with wide receivers. I'm in love with the big uglies. I need protection of my quarterback, and I need some holes opened up for my ground attack, because it's ground and pound to the playoffs. That's my slogan, ground and pound to the playoffs. Otherwise, you're just filling up stat sheets and you'll be at home, or you'll be in the basement, cashing in on whatever you're betting on. But you damn sure won't be in the playoff picture. And I believe that that's what should be the priority number one, being able to harvest all this energy and put it in position. So, we'll see. That's the beauty of it. We shall see. I can't wait. That's all I'm saying is that I cannot wait to find out what's going to happen. Louvu, and I'm just so into the front office. How can you not be into our front office? Fowler, Louvu. They're bringing these people in. Draft picks, free agents, clicking. Man, it's and Daniel Jones, he loves playing the Commanders. And I thought he was trying to get jiggy with it out in space. Am I angry that we didn't score on the doorstep? You better believe I am.
is now.
Will I be a brat about it?
talking on the wrong
Probably
line.
not. God, I wanted
So I had
34
to, like,
points on
figure
it.
out,
I just
like,
wanted,
they'll have to help me out
I wanted to
figure out which
twist the
line to
tourniquet.
work.
I just wanted to twist the
We got it
knife.
figured out.
Dr. Taylor, all my
He was
Giant
sitting,
fans out there,
like,
that was
on
for you.
the chair by the
That
wall.
was for you. Especially the Giant
Yeah,
fans
he's on mic
that
three.
drove up
Sounds
to
good.
to
That person wasn't.
the stadium,
Sorry about that, man.
that got a chance to visit with friends and family. I'm really glad to see that you lost. But it wasn't the kind of loss that I was hoping for. I was hoping for total humiliation and didn't get that. Now, some of you may think that's warped, but I think what's warped is the last couple of decades being in football mode in this town. So I don't know if you can hear me, AMAC, but if you can, how are you, man? I mean, I was raised properly. Even though I know you're hurting a little bit, I do have some sympathy to you. I do have to show, I mean, you're a human being. And I know this has got to be gut-wrenching, although I tried to warn you, but you didn't listen. So how are you?
I've been better, you know. I think
Yeah,
that
unfortunately, I can't hear that. So.
yeah.
I guess I shouldn't
it's tough.
ask, since I can't hear whatever it is you're saying. So why don't we do this? Is there any way we can go to break? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to break. Let's clean up a few things. We will get it fixed, folks. That I guarantee you. Burgundy and Gold post-game show. And if you wonder where the toddler is, he's in timeout. We'll be right back.
The Team 980 and the Odyssey app.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new break you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-499-5165. 800-499-5165. 800-499-5165.
There's this place, a place where everyone is just beautiful, where everyone is thin, healthy, and in fantastic shape. It's a place where the beautiful people can eat whatever they want, whenever they want, and never gain weight. Where pro basketball players slam dunk chicken nuggets, hard-bodied supermodels supersize their soft drinks. Thousands of weight loss diets guarantee you'll shed those stubborn pounds in days. Don't believe us? Just flip on your TV, look up at a billboard, or scroll through your social media feed for proof that everyone and everything here is just perfect. Where is here, you ask? Well, welcome to the state of America. Welcome to Obesity USA. Population 115 million and getting bigger by the day. To learn more, go to visitobesity.org. That's visitobecity.org. Brought to you by the Pennington Biomedical Research Foundation.
I heard the call to serve, so I answered. I earned a title and discovered my purpose. I found belonging, an unbreakable bond with my fellow Marines. We fought to overcome adversity together in defense of our nation and its people. I've lived a full life, rich with meaning. And even though I no longer wear the uniform, I am still a Marine. My service has come full circle.
That's loud.
I will always look after those around me. I will always uplift and support my country and my community. Because that is the promise I made. That is what it means to be a Marine. Semper Fidelis. always faithful, always Marine.
When I got out of the Marine Corps, I was not just, working with my physical disabilities, I was emotionally broken. I remember thinking, how did I get here? How? It was affecting me in my marriage. My husband, he didn't know how to help me. He actually called Wounded Warrior Project. Wounded Warrior Project had this thing called Couples Odyssey.
It was an eye-opener, and I think it really saved our marriage.
They gave us books and resources and tools on how to help us with that. I just love him. I love you, honey.
I don't turn on his mic.
Watching her fight for her mental health, fighting for other veterans, fighting for this family, helped me to fight too. Well, I always loved her, but I love her 10 times more.
Post Mike, I see Mike 2, Mike 3.
Not all wounds are visible.
Mike 3 is the one.
If you or a loved one are suffering, visit woundedwarriorproject.org/notalone.
When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities for their website. They turned to AmericanEagle.com. AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Intuitive online ordering, an increase in organic search visibility, and a 40% increase in new users. For scratch-made Asian cuisine, visit your local P.F. Chang's or go to pfchangs.com for website design, development, digital marketing, and hosting that produce efficiency, revenue, and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. P.F. Chang's and AmericanEagle.com. Another example of the best businesses in the world, turning to the best in the business for websites. Go to AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW1. That's 877-WEB-NOW1.
It's the Burgundy and Gold postgame show with Doc Walker, presented by Rude. If it ain't Rude,
This
it
is still
ain't
on.
right.
This TV's noise is on. Slowly but surely, we shall get it together. The good news is that we're looking good on the scoreboard. I'm struggling with this. Why am I so angry? What's wrong with me? Why can't I just be satisfied with a W? I'm not. I'm angry. I'm like, what in the hell? Last week, we should have had 50. Today, I felt like 50 again. Why are we leaving these points
We haven't had any callers yet.
out the end zone? And I keep thinking to myself, dude, are you being a little ungrateful? And I go, no, man. It's like killer instinct. We've been down so long. We've been garbage. And now we got a chance. And I'm wondering, why are we knocking people out? Do we not have the killer instinct?
Yeah, I will.
I trust our coaches, our trainers, or all our people.
Yeah.
Do we have our kids too nice? So I'm trying to stretch out. I'm going, is it me? I need y'all to tap in, especially you Canines, because you know what I'm looking for. Fowler's a big. We got some dogs on defense, man. These cats are going after it. Offensively, the Giants' defensive line is a terror. They're terror. These dudes are unbelievable, leading in all categories in sacks. And we went rock'em sock'em with them, blow by blow. But when the casual fan picks up the paper, I go, oh, nail biter. 27 nail biter my behind. That should have been a thumping. And I'm wondering, should I back off and say, hey, man, be glad you won? I'm going no to H with that. We need to strike fear in people. And we did it without B-Rob. And that's a beautiful thing. So, hardest working player of the game. We'll be taking your suggestions on that. Presented by Miss Utility. and that window of opportunity, and we'll charge you into that. No one has inquired about him, but just in case you were wondering about him, Linnell has been put on punishment, and he's in detention right now, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Man, I love me some Luvu. I mean, there's so many guys, and up front, listen, I respect the Giants defense, and I think A-Mac understands. I think I respect the Giants. Great deal.
I think we all good now, Chris.
That boy you got in the middle. Ooh, my goodness. But I think he met a match today. I mean, our boys and our interior people, Cosme and the boy, Badass, it was a rumble. It was a rumble. It was a really good rumble. So I enjoyed that. I had fun with it. It was great. Awad, I'd like to hear something from you. I think the public would like to hear something from you. I don't feel good enough about 27-22 to be talking trash. So I'll simply say, how you doing?
I've been better.
But it should have been worse.
Yeah, it could have. Definitely been
No,
worse.
ain't no coulda. It should have been.
I mean,
for whatever reason, we decided to choke the game out on the doorstep for whatever reason, and I got to go with it. But believe me, it doesn't sit well with me right now. I may be getting more mature as we get down the road, but for right now, not happy with it at all. But love the victory, and hopefully we get a report from the locker room. I hope we didn't lose anybody. I don't recall anybody going off. No stretchers, maybe one concussion here or there.
Yeah,
I had
think
a concuss.
Mathis had a concussion.
Yeah, so we'll check with that. And so 301-230-0980 is a line if you want to tap in. And Giant fans, you are welcome. I think you know now that the curse is over, that we are now being managed by capable people, and we will continue now to dominate you on a game-by-game situation, and it's business back as normal. Who would you like to reach out to? I'm going to let you pick the people today because I don't want to pile on, and I can't see nobody on the screen over here anyway.
Yeah, let's go to Rob.
Rod?
Rob.
Hey, Rob, what's up? I hope you hear him because I don't.
Hello?
There we go.
Hey, Doc, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man, you know what? I'm pleased and honored to be in the winner's circle again.
No, I'm not.
But I'm irritated because I thought this was 34 at the minimum. Should have been 40. And it's just starting to really irritate me when we underachieve and we don't exhaust our talents and knock people out and quit farting around with people. And it's just something that I've got to grow out of it. I know it's not nice, but it is what it is.
No, I'm with you, Doc. I'm with you, man. Since when did we stop acting like we the best of the best and not trying to just smash people in the ground like they've been doing us for 20 years? Come on, man. I'm with you, Doc. But also, I just want to say that O-line is underrated, Doc, because I did not hear, unless I missed something, I did not hear Dexter Lawrence's name all day. So
he was there.
Go to that
it was a rumble.
The game ball go to
go
to that O-line.
O-line, no doubt.
Go to that line.
Badass.
They're underrated.
No question. Our interior guys rumbled. Our rookie went the entire game. We came in with a few guys in sick bay, and I'm telling you that group. And don't forget now. And AWA, he understands what I mean. AMAC understands what I mean. Coach Johnson went back. He coached the offensive line a year ago with the Giants. So his boys was representing him too. You agree with me?
Yeah.
It was personal. And the O-line came out for Coach, and they had his back. I respect the Giants, but make no mistake about it. I respect them. That's why I wanted to put 50 on them, so their fan base would understand We owe you something because they have dominated us. We haven't beaten them since I had an afro. So now I'm coming back with a vengeance. And I hate leaving points on the board because now they'll start saying, oh, it was only 27-22. I can already hear them. Dr. William A. Taylor. I can already hear it. Ziggy. I can already hear him right now. Ain't like y'all didn't even score 30. No, we should have had 50. But then again, woulda, shoulda, coulda. All words are losers. Coach Verbanek, if you're listening, man, you know you schooled me on that. So that's where we're at. Hey, Mac, where we at next?
Let's take another caller.
And welcome to Burgundy and Gold Postgame Show. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Can you hear me?
Barely. Were you in the bathroom?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm in the gym, man. Got my headphones in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I call you Uncle Doc, man. Uncle Doc, you got to chill on us, man. We, good teams find a way to win, man. So I remember watching the Eagles the past 2 years, and people, the year that they went to the Super Bowl, they were just winning close games, man. And good teams find a way to win. So win or lose, man. If the Lions lose today, we on top of the NFC. I got nothing to complain about. So another thing I wanted to say, Deontay Banks got cooked today. He was talking all that trash to Terry last year. Did 17 play today? Well, did 3 play today? That's all I have for you, Doc. Appreciate it.
That's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. I'm going to tell you like the old folks used to tell us young kids. You young people, you do what you do, and you leave us in our own space. I've gone further in reverse than you've gone in fast forward. So if I want to be irritated after a victory, I'm going to damn sure remain irritated because my goals are much larger than yours. You're happy to win a game. I'm trying to win a world championship. And in order to do that, I can tell right now, I got to get this team to be, they're not greedy enough. They're a good group. I need them to be greedy, hungry, nasty, ornery. And I need them to understand that level. I need more dog out of them. The defense is showing that. I need that offense, which is very talented and highly skilled. There's a nasty streak that I need to see a little bit more of. Just a little bit. We're not far off. But you got to understand that pleasure is derived from inflicting pain in your opponent. Where we at next, Mac? You're on Burgundy and Gold Postgame Show. What's up?
Doc.
Yes, sir.
You're little, man, Doc. I've been calling the 40 burger ever since I got spoiled when they put that 40 up and could have put 50 up that game. But here we go again, Doc, 7-2. My thing was, man, leading up to the game, I heard so much about the Giants' defensive line. We put a 0 burger on the defensive line. How about that, Doc? We put a 0 burger up, baby. But look, we can't get too hyped, Doc.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Because I'm telling you now, we play up to, we're similar and adamant when it comes to our opponents. That means we play up to them, Doc. So, man, we can sit back and chill and ride this thing on there. But look here, get that little word in your boy Doug Williams in. Tell that offense they got to come out like tigers, man. The Lions. Get that little word in Big Doug's ear, man. He'll get it to him. Because it's time to fire him up now, Doc. We go to Philly. I hope we go to Philly. But guess what, Godfather? I'm gonna call you Godfather because I ain't heard nothing from Big Tony in a while.
Well, you'll be hearing from him a lot in about 8 days.
I done offer him a free ticket, Doc. He can hit me up on X. I done offer him a ticket. And
Big Tony.
Hey, look, I keep $1,000 on me. We just meet up at the game.
Yeah, I'm pleased with where we are. This team is a likable team.
Where we are.
This is a likable team.
Guess what?
But
it's gonna be a double figure. It's gonna be a double figure at home, man. Because we're gonna rock the Union, man. You ain't gonna be rocking with Pittsburgh coming to town because we know that fan brand coming.
Oh man, yeah,
You know,
Pittsburgh and Philly,
coming.
it's perfect timing schedule wise.
I got 10 deep in section 217. That's where I'm at, Doc.
All right, brother. I appreciate you calling.
My man.
301-230-0980 is the number. And I was thinking about AMAC, and I said, you know what? This ain't no AMAC. This is on me. Let me check my phone. See if AMAC has been reaching out. And no, he hasn't. So it is on AMAC. So, Brother Mac, we time to get to a break. You want to squeeze one more in?
Let's do one more. We got Jonesy in D.C.
All right, K9. I've been wondering where you at, man. I haven't heard from the dogs today. Okay.
You heard from me last week twice, but I'm coming at you again. Now, we got to do a little fact checking first, though. 2021, Joe Judge was the coach. That was the last time we swept the Giants. We wasn't even good that year. Because you know who was in town at the helm of the head coaching spot then? It was Ron Rivera. But that was the last time we beat the Giants. 2021, Joe Judge was the coach. Check it out. Now, moving along, we swept them again. 3 years later, hey, we're on pace. I'm with you. We should have had more than what we have, but bottom line is, on our defense, sloppy tackling, we got to get out of that. Should have had Daniel Jones a couple of times, but this dude got some wiggle to him.
Yeah, he does.
For whatever reason, we just cannot do what we're supposed to do with this guy. So hopefully this is his last season there with the Giants anyway. But moving along, again, we 7-2, and you was looking for the foot on the neck finish, and that's what we used to seeing, the foot on the neck finish. That's right. It should have been 50 to whatever. I'm cool with the win. I'm good with this week.
Where you calling from?
But it should have been more. That game desired more from our offense. That's right. On those 4th and 1s, you had enough to go for it each and every time.
We'll put you on.
Because we had them on the rope, and there was really no getting off. But the bottom line is, you cannot leave them hanging around in the game. I have seen games like that in the past that we have left teams hanging around, and boom, they come back to win. I.e., it could have, should have been the Bears last week. But we got away with one, and we got away with another, and we got away with a W. So I'm good with that. But again, we got to get better, and we got to pressure them quarterbacks more better, and we've got to tackle people.
Yeah, it's called tough love. It is love, and we're very appreciative of where this team is, their closeness, their camaraderie, and what we know they're capable of, what we want to emphasize based on our experience is that you guys have a chance to be better than I think you imagine. So let's not take anything for granted. To hell with next year. Like George Allen said here, the future's now because you're good enough right now to get what you're going after if you'll believe it. But you let people hang around long enough, and you're going to be talking about, man, if only we could have. No, you may not be able to do it again. All I'm saying is that love your spirit, love the way you play hard, love the way you play for the brother next to you. Love everything. Love your vibe, man. You got a great vibe. Man, seeing Burgundy and Gold, wherever y'all go, Burgundy and Gold travels. Shout out to all our fanatics that make it possible. Tailgate, Ted, Rally Captain, everybody that's involved with this.
What's your name?
That's important. That's legacy. What happens, but I want it to happen with a sense of urgency. I need it now because you guys have it. You're capable of it. You don't need nothing but the people in that locker room to pull this off. And what I mean by pull it off, I'm going to be very specific. Win the week, win the month. Hey, Mac, how we doing for the month? How we doing for the month?
The Commanders?
Yeah.
I mean, excellent.
Oh, okay. I just checking.
Listen, you expect me to hate right now? That's what it
is. No. I know the womb is still open, still air on the womb right now. It's tough. I would never ever put you in that position right now. There's a lot of pain. I'm not even going to contact Dr. Taylor
All right, well, we'll put
today. Ziggy, all the Giant fans, you won't hear from me today at all. I'm better than that. I'm going to give you guys 24 hours, let you work it out amongst yourselves. And because now the broom has been taken out. You know what the broom means? Hey, Mac?
Yeah, you asking me?
Yeah. You know what broom means?
Yeah, I know what it is because we did it to you guys last year.
You did it to us. You might have gone back to back. Right. We might have had to get an electric broom because y'all the way y'all did us. Well, I hope you you wear prescription glasses or you just wear those for reading?
Nah, I don't wear glasses.
You don't wear glasses. Okay. You might need to because you might be where you at for a minute. You realize youth is on our side, right?
Listen, Doc,
okay.
I'm happy for you.
No.
I
don't need you to be happy for us. What I need you to do is accept reality. Hardest working player of the game, presented by Miss Utility. Remember to contact Miss Utility before you dig. Every dig is the law. Visit missutility.net or call 811. We ain't playing, folks, and also the Commander's window of opportunity, the pivotal moment that either propelled them to victory, which is going to be for us right now for victory, as presented by the Window Man. Since 1989, the Window Man has been the educational window company. Get your free no-pressure in-home estimate or at thewindowman.com's Fairfax showroom. Who do you think, and I'm going to show you what kind of sportsman I am. I'm going to ask AMAC, who's a Giants guy, wearing Giants gear today, wearing his gear, and I respect that. Who do you think in burgundy and gold hurt you the most today? I know. It's cruel.
I would probably say Austin Eckler. I think he had some pretty big runs, especially on that last drive.
See, what I like about you is you got a high football IQ. That's why I can't wait to get you on our side. Because unlike several people on our side, you have a very high football IQ. And a lot of people wouldn't have gone to Eckler first. And you did. And he was mighty because he took up that initial slack from losing to grade 8. And he is so explosive, receiver, but his blocks. I mean, his pass pro, he's vicious. He is, man, Joe Washington, one of my favorite teammates of all time, Go-Go out of Oklahoma, Silver Shoes. He reminds me so much of him. So Austin Eckler, I agree with you on that. How about that window of opportunity, but that pivotal moment in your mind, since you're sitting in the losing locker room right now, what's that one moment that you thought broke your back?
I mean, although it was it seemed a lot more lopsided than this. I think you kind of alluded to this. It seemed a lot more lopsided than the score shows at the end of the game.
That's a fact.
But I think on the final drive, I'm not sure if it was a second or third down. JD throws a pass over the middle and gets immediately in Giants territory. And I think that was let me see,
was that tight end? Or I thought, I know OZ, I thought he caught. I got to go back and chase that one. Okay. I'm trying to figure out who caught. Well, we'll find that. I like your memory, though. You know it was a backbreaker. See, I feel you are such a good sport. I might have had a very difficult time going back and coming up with those plays. Had the shoe been on the other foot.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 9. He throws a pass for. I think it was 42 to OZ. It was to OZ though.
Yeah, to OZ. There we go. Okay, now remember the play. Yeah, remember that.
42 yards to OZ.
Yeah. I saw that and wrote a note on that. Every time you listen to most of the airwaves, some young person will mention, if we get free agency, let's go get a wide receiver. For what? Let's go get Paul Bunyan. Or let's go get Dexter Manley or Charles Mann of this modern era. If you get somebody coming off the edge or somebody that can block the guy coming off the edge, now you got me listening. Corner That's the third thing that I'm always listening for anybody in the secondary. I don't even mean it's a corner. It could be as Daryl Green and the DBs, Fred Smoot and the company, as they educated me. The corners don't want to be called DBs. They're corners. But either way, you can never have enough of them that are capable. And I respect their game because they don't always get help. They just don't always get help. And so that's the beautiful thing on it. 4:37 in the nation's capital. The 1 o'clock game was kind of cool. Maybe it's just me as I age gracefully. I love the 1 o'clock start. Them late starts, man. It is amazing. But what we'll do right now is want to take a break at this moment, Brother Mac?
We'll stay on for like another minute here.
Okay, another minute. I love it when you take control because that lets me know your head is back in the game. Because I was worried. I didn't want to lose you. I really thought it was going to be tough that we might lose you. But I believe that you're going to hang up in this joint. And I noticed that we've got daylight savings, that all your clocks, that all your watches, that everything get reestablished, get reset to the right time.
Yeah, I'm all good. Got a little extra sleep tonight.
Okay.
But now I'm not feeling good now.
Yeah, well, you're young, man. You got that youth on your side. So all my clocks are based on what you sent me and then what I'm saying. I said, man, I probably am the most confused I've been in a long time. It's not easy to confuse me.
Here.
But you definitely are coming up on it. Our break time, 39:45. We will get out of here on time, take you on to the next hour. We just getting started. The party is jumping off right here. Burgundy and Gold post-game show. Oh, I love victory.
The Team 980 and the Odyssey app.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-893-1677. 800-893-1677. 800-893-1677.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
So, what's the asking price on these house?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long a lease is the landlord looking for?
Well, I'm sure you can afford to live here, but...
What are the schools like in this district?
Yeah, we have twins in the 5th grade.
This neighborhood isn't really for your kids. You know what I mean?
If you're Black, Latino, Asian American, or Middle Eastern, and a real estate agent or rental agent says anything like this, you know what it means. You're being discriminated against. Housing discrimination because of race, color, or national origin is against the law. If you believe you've experienced housing discrimination, contact HUD. Go to HUD.gov/fair housing. That's HUD.gov/fair housing. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Every moment counts.
Nobody knows what we don't know.
Lung cancer.
We just talk
and anyone with lungs can get lung cancer.
Oh, wouldn't be shit.
It causes more cancer deaths than breast, colon, and prostate combined. It can feel like a
It's
race
so
against time.
Unless you're getting paid to be seen. Why the fuck I want to be on?
And while there may be moments where you question your next step, it's essential to know that you don't have to confront lung cancer alone.
I can't believe Linnell.
Through it all, Go-To for Lung Cancer is here for you. From screening, treatment, and survivorship support to finding the right care close to home, we are your community.
Damn, I forgot to take
As your friends, your guides, your teachers, your advocates, and your support system, Go-To is your go-to.
Goddamn.
Confronting lung cancer starts here. Visit goto.org today.
Latrell spent more than 8 years in foster care. His world changed when he was adopted at 15 with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation.
Oh, no, we good. Either way.
I think about how much we love him, and I wish we could have had him for his entire childhood.
The foundation is changing the lives of thousands of teens waiting in foster care. You can help. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Let's face it, nowadays most companies have to rely on dozens of expensive, disconnected platforms to run their business. And even then, things can get a little, well, stressful. But with Odoo's all-in-one management software, packed with a suite of fully integrated business applications, every process is streamlined. Tasks are automated, and success is just a few clicks away. See how Odoo can take your business to the next level at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
You hear that? That's the sound of another year counting down. Another year missing your revenue goal. Another year wondering why your marketing isn't more effective. Another year worried about next year. The clock is ticking, but you still have time. Time to contact the experts at Scale Marketing. Scale Marketing is a full-service marketing agency who is expert in lead generation and revenue growth. How expert? Our clients see an average of 20% growth in the first year alone, with sustained growth from there. It's all part of our process. From your traditional marketing to social media to paid search, we'll take a forensic approach, digging deep to find the root problems in your marketing strategy. Then we'll fix them fast. At Scale Marketing, we can't stop the clock, but we can change your company's future. Find out how you can make your marketing budget work harder and drive more revenue. Contact us at scalemarketing.com. That's scalemarketing.com.
But it doesn't turn on.
It's the Burgundy and Gold postgame show with Doc Walker, presented by Rude. If it ain't rude, it ain't right.
I don't know which one that is.
Love the 1 o'clock starts. Handle our business. Kick back. Get your sip on. Get your groove. Stogie. Packers Lions in a quest. Shout out to Clarence Goldsboro Jr., a.k.a. Cowboy Clay, Derek Davis, Raj. I'm not piling on. These are my Cowboy brothers. And I know a lot of people now taking shots, not me. You know, nothing but love for them, letting them know that, you know, because it don't mean anything to me till we play
What's
it.
your name? Where you calling from?
And that's going to be a minute from now. So I'm going to say that
Kev, I'll put you on hold here.
let's be classy. Let's not follow
What's your name? Where you
the way they
calling
operate, because we're better than that. And I want to make sure it's there. 301-230-0980. And shout out Mac to the Caps, man. Caps, Wizards, we got a thing going right now. It's I love it. It's just a good vibe. Let's go to Coach out in Acapie. Vic, welcome to Postgame. Victor. Vic going once. Vic going twice. Vic? Guess we lost him. Okay. Let's go to Bob on 3. Bob, welcome to Postgame.
Hey, Hey, Doc, it's great to talk to you. First of all, I have to say I'm a 41-year-old Redskins fan, or Commanders fan, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey, Chris,
I've seen a lot of awful football. And to see this team at 7-2, I would have mortgaged my house to take that bet this year. My dad passed away in March. I know he would absolutely be loving the season. And I just remember the conversations about the Dan Snyder era and just how this team underperformed. It's amazing what he do in 6 months. So I'm ecstatic where they are. However, like you said, I was actually taking my son to a meeting tonight, and I was telling him about, I think it was a decade period where Washington did not win in New York. And in fact, most seasons they were swept by the Giants. It didn't matter how good or bad either team was.
Good point.
And the fact that he's seeing the Giants being swept is just, it seems miraculous, honestly. But my last point, I'm with you. They have to start putting their feet on people's necks. You can't do this to Steelers next week. J.J. Watt is a one-man wrecking crew, and that is one play where all of a sudden he's forced to fumble or something crazy to happen, that you've got a defense that can pounce on the ball and quickly change the tone of the game. And so I'm happy for the win. I feel like they could have scored at least 14 more points. I'm glad to see Jaden playing with such confidence. I'm glad to see just what the culture the coaching staff has done. But I'm with you. The fact that we're in November and we're talking about them having to be just more aggressive to finish things out, it's just wild to me. It's happened in one season.
Well, to win the Derby, it's the combination of the horse and the jockey. So, I mean, we're not saying anything outlandish. It's a teamwork.
No, I don't think so at all.
We finally now have thoroughbred. So we know that the horses are capable. We know that the ownership, we've got competent ownership. Our trainers, we're no longer in jeopardy of them being arrested at work. So we got a nice clean slate now. All I'm saying now is a little more pepper in the grits. Now it's up to the kids to get nastier and understand.
I want to give you some. I want to give you some props. I've listened to you for a long time. Like, I feel like my entire life. And you talking, and without calling out specific players last year, but the fact that we have these high draft picks with these guys that have all this pedigree, and they're just in the play for themselves. And we've got a Bobby Wagner who's 36. We've got guys that are cast-offs from other teams, but they're competent, sound football players, and they're playing as a team. You know, it doesn't matter if they were drafted number 2 overall in the first round or if they're a 5th-round draft pick. They're playing hard-nosed, competent football, and it's really awesome to see.
Yeah, it is. And look, I don't begrudge any players for getting their money. What they have to go through, they deserve it all. But you get paid from coming to college based on what you did in college. It doesn't have anything to do with the pros. I don't begrudge anybody. Get all you can. But once you get on this level, you should be dealt with based on what you do here. And I just don't understand how so many people in last place can be getting all these contracts. That was the only thing that would be befuddling to me. But the ownership was blind to it. The people running it clearly had no idea what they were doing. So, and they're not alone. A quarter of this league is run by the blind. So it's no big thing. It's the way it goes. But they're not the only industry that is shallow when it comes to leadership. So come on, who we kidding?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah, who we kidding? Hey, Bob, appreciate you, man. Enjoy your family.
Thanks, Doc.
Drew, brace yourself. You're next on Burgundy and Gold Postgame. What up?
Hey, I'm sitting in traffic in MetLife Stadium coming back home.
Oh, Drew.
And, great tailgate, started early, and we won't apologize for a win, Doc. You know, the good news is 2 good things about this team. One is we're winning, and 2 is we're learning. And so they left a lot of lessons out there on the field today.
Agreed.
And, we just need to get better and better. I mean, I look at it and say, we're on a journey from now till the end of December. And we're not where we need to be yet. We got to keep getting better. And in the next 3 weeks, we got Pittsburgh and the Eagles and Dallas. And, I'll check in with you then after that Dallas game, because then we might start to feel something really, really special. But it's been a good ride this year so far. We're ahead of schedule by any measure, and racking up W's on the way does not feel bad.
Well, appreciate your effort and the expense that you've invested in Burgundy and Gold Pride, and held to the W. And talk to you next week.
Yeah, I believe Burgundy and Gold.
You got it, brother. Thank you. Hey, man, I'm not mad at him at all. Reggie in Washington, D.C. What up?
Hey, what's up, Doc? Hey, first, man, I'm going to be quick, man. First, man, tell A-Mac take some of that salt off his chip, man. What's your name? Got a little edge in his voice.
Oh, he does. Well,
okay.
Look, he's disappointed. I understand. I think he would let him off the hook.
You can hear the angst in his voice. We did take on, but
we let him off the hook.
Last call, it took some of the electricity. Last call took some electricity out of my lightning, man. We're learning how to put our foot on the necks of the teams that don't just lay down. The teams that lay down, we put our foot on their neck. So this was a learning experience.
Yeah.
That's all that is. And once we get another season on, then we get that dynamic field flipper that you're speaking of on defense. All we need is one.
Well, I hope you're right.
We got all the other pieces.
I hope you're right.
You
see sometimes
Doc, you see it, Doc.
Sometimes it's a very thin line between culture and do you really have that dog in you? We understand that you understand how to fold your napkin, what silverware to use, that you have the etiquette. You're trained properly. But then again, I'm still going to doubt whether or not you can put your Timbs on, roll your Levi's. When you need to do this, can you really do it? And right now, I'm questioning
Hold on, Doc. Hold on. I'm glad you said Timbs, because, see, once we get that field flipper, and I think it might even – we're going to do this before the year's over. Not just Timbs. We're going to put the Jodeci Timbs on.
Well, I'm just all I'm saying is I got to keep it real. Got to keep it real.
Hey, but look though, let me get a shameless plug in, man. I watched the game at a beautiful black-owned restaurant.